Well, Lindita Torres Winters is an Aurora businesswoman who happens to be great in the kitchen, and this week she's grilling up some firecracker brats for those summer picnics.
Alrighty then, we are now ready for our firecracker brats. And the best way to prepare your brats, of course, is in beer and onion. And what I do is I use, actually, there's about 12 brats in here because I've got a big crew to feed all the time. And I put in like 4 cans of your favorite beer. I added 1 onion. So you just want to dice an onion. You can be white or yellow, regardless. Toss it in there, bring it to a nice boil, and then simmer it for about an hour. And it doesn't even have to be that long because it will cook up. And then you can go ahead and put it on your grill, or you can just put it on your inside grill. And this is something that you can prepare ahead of time as well before your guests come, or have them help. And we want to go ahead and put them on your grill. And you know, I have one here that I love. I love this, my little indoor grill, but I've also taken it to my grill outside. And you want that sizzle, right? Yeehaw. Nice and hot. Get them just marked. You can use some of your onion, okay? So we'll get those nice and brown, golden brown here, and then I'll show you the process on rolling it up. Alrighty now, the brats are ready to get rocked and rolled, okay? So we're gonna start. As you know, we did boil them in beer and onion, okay? We're gonna get our tortilla ready, and this is why it's so unique and why it's gonna be so good. And you're gonna remember this one. Okay, you wanna take your tortilla. And I also use, you know, the whole green chili. And let me just show you. What you have to do is just slide them open like that, remove all the veins, and I like to roast it already. So you can use the canned or the fresh from like New Mexico. Those are actually the best. But when you don't have those on hand, these are the best to use. So we're gonna go ahead and you're gonna lay your chili, whole chili down, and I use a cheddar cheese. You can use sharp, it's totally your preference. And we're gonna put our brat right in the middle, tuck, and roll. And because it's nice and hot, you'll see that it'll melt here in a bit. So we're gonna get the process going. Real easy, right? And I've already laid out my chilies, my chilitos, as we say. Oh, gotta have that cheese. Don't forget the cheese, okay? Tuck and roll. And again, you can prepare this ahead of time as well. And the kids love making these as well. So if you have kids come over, you know, getting it ready to go, you got some guests coming, and I'm telling you, this is so easy, and people talk about it all the time. They love trying it. So you're gonna have it your recipe, make it your recipe, no? And then we've got one more recipe to put together for you, and we'll complete the whole dish. For this recipe and many more, visit linditasalsa.com.
Well, next week, Lindita shows us a variation for her corn on the cob, San Antonio style. We had some of that. She just has good recipes. Yes.